Hey guys, it's your girl LC and I am back with another video review. This time, Life After Lockup, Season 6, Episode 13, Positive and Negatives. So this week, we start with JK and Brooke. They are actively trying to get pregnant. He has no job. He is donating plasma. She got fired from her merchandising job and she's living with him so that he don't go sneak off and see his ex. But they are actively trying to have a baby. So they get into it because he found out last week that she lost her job, and she starts this episode with taking 6 pregnancy tests. Online, they say that they're those fake pregnancy tests, those like April Fool ones, because she has 4 positive and 2 negative. The mom is stressed out because the mom is already raising the kids and look like the mama is raising her siblings' kids as well. So she was like, well, I'm going to go tell JK right now what's up. So she goes over there, tells JK, and he brings the parents out. This is all good TV, to get good reactions. She's still sitting there on the couch vaping and stuff, but you supposed to be pregnant. So, I know it's all for TV, but tell me what you guys think about this couple below. All right, so next we have Bianca and Daniel. They recently moved into their new apartment, and Daniel found out that he had a court date or he'll have a warrant out for him. So he goes to court in like 4 hours away or whatever, and he doesn't say goodbye to Bianca. He leaves. So then this episode is just like a little cam footage of him in the car driving back from the court date. He said everything went good, all's okay. And then the probation officer, the parole officer, calls Bianca and said that he's not coming back or something like that. So I don't know if this was like a miscommunication and she didn't want to film anymore. But anyways, production got back up in there and they're filming, and he is okay. He just didn't want to come home and deal with her shit because she's fucking weird. So, she stressed all out and she went off on production because she didn't want to film because she thought that he wasn't coming back. I don't know if she thought he was getting locked back up or he just gave up on their relationship. Anyways, the episode ends with him going to a bar to meet some of his friends. And this is all bad because he said that he relapsed on alcohol once so far. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so we have Justine and Michael. The last episode ended with them. They were in a meeting with Michael's quote unquote business partner to open up this salon beauty shop. This beauty salon barber shop. And Justine wants to have this $60,000 wedding. And he wants to make money off the barbershop salon before, investing into a wedding. And she just kind of got an attitude. Anyways, they end up sleeping separately and the mom is still there. So he slept downstairs. Justine slept upstairs. They had their little diary cam and stuff, just saying like, each one, how each one felt and everything. And Justine called him a mama's boy. And of course he went and told his mama, and, they're going to try to sit down and have a talk about it and try to compromise meeting in the middle because she feels like she had a prison wedding. And ever since he's been out, she's been compromising for him. He won't compromise for her. So tell me what you guys think about this couple below. All right. So we got Will and Courtney. Courtney is back at the rehab house, I think. She said that she is, but you know what? She might be with her little sugar daddy, Mark. And she's basically on Will's phone trying to get more money out of him and saying how he's not a husband because he didn't support her for her little fall off and her going back, relapsing and going back to jail. And so basically she's saying that he's not a supportive husband. And in the end, he basically says that she's not a wife or wife material at all. So he's gonna, I guess, file for divorce. But she's still with Mark, her sugar daddy, that she said not her sugar daddy. That's just her friend to take care of her. And that was really it. They just kind of like spent the whole episode talking on the phone about him sending her money and not being supportive. And he feels like he don't have to because she got sugar daddies. So that's really it with them. They're really not that exciting this season. So next we got Letitia and Keith. Keith is out of prison. They came to Iowa. I believe that's where they're at. And he is in a co-ed rehab facility, like a transitional home before he can go home. So the day that he's getting out is his day that he's free. He's off papers and he can go home to be with his family and his wife and stepkids. Letitia, before she picks him up from the rehab facility, is with Keith's father because Keith's son recently got in the system. And so they're trying to figure out a way to get him out the system so Keith can be, a father. She takes her daughter to work, and they go have like a out of jail little pre-party turn up thing. But it is basically all his family and everybody wanted to see him. And then they were still talking about the son situation as well. And he really wants to be a dad for him. He's sad that the situation happened with the mama and he wants to step up now. So hopefully next week we can see them, making more moves on that. And last but not least is Aria and Troy crash out couple. Man, it's been a few seasons since we've seen them, but it ain't stopped online. If you guys been keeping up, that mama Karen of his, that baby mama of his, and they just been online turned up. But we got them back, and supposedly she's pregnant. So I'm really not for sure. Well, this obviously was filmed in December, and she's supposed to be doing August. So maybe, that's going to be probably the end of their, this season, maybe story. But 3 episodes in, we finally get Zaria and Troy. It's really nothing going on with them in this episode. I swear all their tea is online. So check them out on Reddit or Facebook because they be going up. But anyways, long story short, they are decorating for Christmas. His first Christmas home in a long time with his wife and a kid. And his family calls because the brother is crashing out and needs his support. And Zaria is not liking it. So she's pissed off because he's just going to pack up and go to Buffalo and said, I'll see you in a couple of days. So that's really how it left off. That's all I have for this video. Let's talk about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.